turning life's code into the ultimate hard drive. If you think cloud storage is cutting edge, imagine saving your photos and files inside DNA. Yes, the same stuff that makes you, you. DNA data storage is exactly that, using the biological code of life as a medium to store digital information. It sounds like sci-fi, but it's real science. Researchers have already stored books, movies, and even computer code inside synthetic DNA. Why? Because DNA is nature's most efficient storage system. It can hold more information in a droplet than all the data centers on Earth combined. How does it work? Let's break it down. Computers use binary code, zeros and ones. DNA uses 4 bases, which are like its alphabet: A, T, C, and G. These bases always pair up in specific ways. A pairs with T, and C pairs with G. Picture it like a zipper. Each tooth, A, T, C, or G, only fits its partner. This pairing forms the rungs of DNA's famous twisted ladder, the double helix. Scientists take advantage of this alphabet by converting digital zeros and ones into sequences of A, T, C, and G. Machines then write those bases into synthetic DNA strands. Later, sequencing machines can read them back, turning the genetic alphabet into usable digital data again. In other words, your family vacation photos could live as a string of A's, T's, C's, and G's inside a DNA strand, waiting to be read thousands of years from now. Why DNA? Because it blows traditional storage out of the water. Insane density. A single gram of DNA can theoretically store 215 petabytes of data. That's like cramming millions of laptops into something smaller than a sugar cube. Longevity. Hard drives die in years. Tape archives in decades. DNA, under the right conditions, can last for thousands of years. Scientists have read DNA from woolly mammoths. Universality. Unlike magnetic tape or silicon, DNA will never become an obsolete format. As long as humans exist, we'll know how to read DNA. The challenges. Of course, if this were easy, Google would already be selling G-Drive DNA. Cost. Writing and reading DNA is still extremely expensive. Storing a few gigabytes could cost millions today. Speed. Encoding and decoding DNA isn't instant. It's more like mailing your files to a lab and waiting days. Error correction. DNA strands can break or mutate, so redundancy and error checking systems are critical. For now, it's more of a laboratory marvel than a consumer product. Real-world experiments. In 2012, Harvard scientists stored an entire book of 53,000 words in DNA. Microsoft and the University of Washington encoded 200 megabytes of files, including videos and operating systems. Researchers in Switzerland preserved archival data in DNA encapsulated in glass beads, designed to last for centuries. These aren't just demos, they're proof DNA can scale from concept to practice. Why it matters. We're drowning in data, photos, videos, scientific records, financial transactions. Humanity creates over 120 zettabytes of data a year. Current storage methods can't keep up forever. DNA offers a way to pack that information into something durable, dense, and energy efficient. Imagine museums archiving human history in DNA capsules instead of dusty servers. Imagine governments storing legal records in a form that can outlast civilizations. Bottom line, DNA data storage isn't about replacing your flash drive anytime soon. It's about solving the long-term problem of information overload. Today, it's experimental and pricey. Tomorrow, it could be how we preserve human knowledge for thousands of years. Nature invented the perfect storage medium billions of years ago. Stay safe, stay secure, and realize that we're just now learning how to use it for our selfies, spreadsheets, and songs. Thanks for tuning in. Now go hit that subscribe button and stay curious, my friends.